You and good evening and welcome to what is called Municipal Athletic Complex in St. Cloud, the MAC. It's the site of tonight's Section 8 AA Hockey Championship game as Moorhead takes on Elk River. Going into the playoffs this past week, it was kind of looked at that perhaps Moorhead would have a rematch with Roseau in this championship game, but Elk River made the trip to the North Country and got an early start on Roseau, held on for the win, and Elk River becomes the opponent tonight for Moorhead. A quick look at the history of these two teams. We go back to 1994 and 1995. It was a historic contest in that first matchup in 1994 that saw Moorhead go 4 overtimes and getting a Rob Grammer goal to defeat Elk River at National Hockey Center and move on to state tournament play. The following year in 1995, once again it was Moorhead by a count of 7-5, and they went into state tournament play in consecutive years, 1994 and 1995. The talk right now is that Moorhead is working on this is their 22nd straight appearance in the state champion or in the section championship. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 22nd straight years that Moorhead has been in this section championship contest. It started in 2001 with a 4-2 win over Roseau. Tonight, it's Elk River. We'll look more at the matchup with tonight's game, but first, let's hear from John Ammerman after this timeout. Section championship is being decided in St. Cloud as the Moorhead Spuds take on Elk River. And John Ammerman joined us to visit a little bit about the season and the outlook on tonight's game. First of all, the season, did it develop as you had hoped it would?
Looking back, I think everybody would say that we started slow, and then we hit a bit of a groove. You know, we definitely hit some speed bumps early. We thought we played with a number of teams, and we're in a number of games. We just didn't make enough plays early on. But as the holiday break, as Christmas came around, we started to tighten up defensively, and we were able to make timely plays in certain games. And it's been a fun season to see that growth. You know, the top line and what they've done. And you look a year ago, Harper was our leading scorer. Gavin and Carson were on our second line, and what they've been able to do together this year is pretty impressive. We have a number of guys in some different spots. A couple guys move up from the junior varsity team. A player like Joe Corton comes in and obviously makes a significant impact the second half of the year. Aaron Ryerson has scored goals, timely goals this year. Our defensive group has gotten bigger and stronger from a year ago. Andrew Searles goes from being a full-time JV player last year to playing a tremendous amount of important minutes for us. And then our goaltending, and Kai Weigel has really solidified that spot and played very well down the stretch here. You look at some individuals, but overall our team is playing well. I still don't know if we've seen our best effort yet, and that's exciting as a coach, to be honest, that it's this late in the season and we still feel that there's more that this team can put together. We hope that tonight's our best effort, and I don't see why it wouldn't be. Our guys are excited for the opportunity. Elk River coming off an emotional, important win up in Roseau. It should be a great atmosphere and hopefully a great game.
Last time that Moorhead and Elk River met for the section championship, it was back-to-back years of 1994 and 1995. It's been some time, but there have been other occasions where Moorhead and Elk River played, just not in a section championship.
Yeah, and my years as a spud, we actually played them 2 years in a row in the state tournament in quarterfinal action. So Elk River is obviously a proud program. They're kind of in a goofy spot in the state where they've bounced between a number of different sections over the last few decades. They're back in Section 8AA and renewing a rivalry that a lot of our players' parents know because of their era. And hopefully one that is now a long one, and a program like them with a brand new rink, you can't imagine that they're not excited about where their program is at right now.
What are some of the things that Elk River does well that you are a little concerned about?
Well, all year, to be honest, they were the one team that we didn't know a whole lot about. The one team in the section we didn't play, but on the periphery, when you're paying attention to the state, they obviously put together an outstanding season. They have 19 wins on the year, if I remember correctly. They played against some of the state's best, and their goaltender is really what makes them go. They play a system that's gonna maybe sag a little bit or bend at times, but their goalie keeps them in it, and they have a top line that can score. So we hope that we can stick with them. We hope that we can put on pressure early. We hope that we can find second and third opportunities. Their goalie's proven this year that he's going to be there to stop the first chance. And if we're not able to get there for second and third chances, we might not be successful. But that's our goal. Get to the net, make sure that we're efficient with the puck, and hopefully cash in on a few of our opportunities.
It's championship hockey tonight from St. Cloud as Moorhead takes on Elk River. Our thanks to John Ammerman for being with us. A look at how these teams match up, the starting goaltenders, and the drop of the puck after this timeout. The rafters are low, the seats are full. We have championship hockey as Moorhead takes on Elk River. Section 8 championship finds the winner, going on to state tournament play next week. Glad to have you with us tonight as we present our starting lineups for tonight's game. Elk River comes in with 19 wins, 7 losses, and a tie. Earned their way to this championship game with section wins over Bemidji 4-3 and Roseau 4-3. Sam Stockman is the starting goaltender for Elk River. On the blue line, Jackson Skyberg. And joining Skyberg is Cooper Anderson. So the stoppers, Sam Stockman at goal, Skyberg and Anderson on the blue line. Andrew Foss, one wing on that front line. Marcus Friddle takes his spot on the other wing. And in the middle, leading the way, is Blake Johnson. So it's Blake Johnson in the middle with Andrew Foss and Marcus Friddle. And the rest of the Elk River team. 19-7-1 coming into tonight's game. Moorhead, the number 1 seed, will be the home team as they get started in goal. The sophomore Kai Weigel, 2.29 goals against, 90% saves. Andrew Searles at the blue line is joined by Joe Grammer. Searles and Grammer at the blue line. Up front, on the wing is Carson Triggs, has 22 goals on the year. And on the other side, Moorhead's leading goal scorer, Harper Bentz, with 36 goals, adding on 25 assists. And anchoring that front line, Gavin Lindberg, with 19 goals and 41 assists. It's Gavin Lindberg and Carson Triggs and Harper Bentz. And at the blue line, Andrew Searles and Joe Grammer. The lights are off. Fans are standing as we look at the flag and honoring America with our national anthem. Seats that were available as we went into the national anthem have been filled, as those standing at the upper level have filtered their way down and taking seated positions. You can hear that we are very close to the Elk River bench area, and the fans are here in force. The Spud fans are on the other side of us as we look on. Parents on one side of the rink, students and children on the near side of the rink, as we are ready to start and renew, actually, this rivalry that goes back a long time. Moorhead and Elk River. Kai Weigel, we mentioned, in goal with 2.29 goals against. He had hovered at the start of the season, allowing about 3 and at about 88% saves. Those numbers have improved as the season wore on, and now we get into postseason play. The Spuds will go left to right as they drop the puck. It'll be Gavin Lindberg standing in against Blake Johnson, and we are underway. Spuds get the first face-off, backpedal into their own end. Facing the forecheck by Elk River. The pass comes near side for Harper Bentz. He winds up, he shoots. Glove save right away from Sam Stockman. And you heard John Emmerman say that they knew that he was fully capable of making the stop on the first look, and then hoping to get him to drop the puck down and play the rebound. Meanwhile, Elk River has controlled the faceoff on this draw, and it comes back out to center. Here comes the attack up to the far side. Collision, players down, puck near side. Moorhead out of the corner. Working it up now for Harper Bentz. He tossed it ahead. It comes rolling in on goal. And just at the last moment, Gavin Lindberg with a poke at the puck, but it was already in the glove of Sam Stockman, and that stops play. This will be our first break as the Spuds and Elks battle it out with new players now off to the stick side of Sam Stockman. With the play down, Blaze Shoot gathered it right on goal. Spuds are getting some good looks early on, but so far Sam Stockman has had the eye. And back into the draw as Shoot stands in against Joe Corton. With play down, it's drawn deep to the corner, spun around near side. Here comes Elk River out to center, but it gets away. It clears down low and swung off to the far side by Weigel. Play out at the point, dished into the traffic area, and it's worked back out near side. Here come the Spuds. Aaron Ryerson tosses it ahead. Chased down by Blaze Shoot and into the far corner. Moorhead putting a stick on it, and then it's swiped away by Blake Reinhardt of Elk River. And that's an icing toss away by the Elks. And we come back up ice. Winner here tonight goes into state tournament competition. Both teams, no strangers to XL Energy Center. Over the years, they have made their appearance. As play goes down now, Ian Ness with Cody Martinson and Thomas Schrader. Moorhead into the near corner. Rolling it down low. Work behind the net. Turned around by Elk River. Back now to the near side. Here's a quick outlet pass that was thrown too hard. It bounces off the stick and ricochets all the way up ice. And on that last pass, Elk River coach along the far side. Some announcements being made to accommodate the fans here tonight as the draw will come down to the far side of Sam Stockman. Chased behind the net. Moorhead in pursuit. Tossed up ice. Rolled around, it comes back. Here comes Ian Ness winding up to shoot. It's blocked up to the far side. Chased down by Cody Martinson. He's on top of the play. He rolls off the play and it continues on. Martinson was shaken just a bit on that play and he heads off. Meanwhile, the play comes out to center ice. Joe Grammer got upended as he brought the play in. Down deep into the corner, and that's spun around to the far side. Moorhead completing their change as the puck is lifted up nearly up to the rafters, but down it comes, and here comes Colby Career. Down deep into the corner. Rolls from there behind the net. Off to the far side, and the Spuds pick it up at the point. Here's Joe Schiller, winds up to shoot, and it's into the glove. The Spuds are testing Sam Stockman early. Face-off far side of Stockman. Elk River is yet to set up an offensive scheme. Meanwhile, Moorhead controlling offensive zone, working it behind the net, pushing it to the near side. Andrew Foss along the boards, pushes it out, and then it's tapped ahead. This one comes rolling in. There will be no icing on this play as it goes deep into the corner. From there, played by Elk River. Out of the corner, looking behind the net, plays near side. Schiller rolls down on top of the play. Puck works loose. Now near side is Career, fed it along the wall. Return to the far side for Schiller, and here comes Moorhead. Nice outlet pass, but thrown deep. Picked off and pulled ahead. Here's the return up ice, looking for that give and go, and it's hit off a stick and off a skate, and it stays in play. Along the near side as they battle for it once again. Harper Benz picks it up. Moves it off our side for Gavin Lindbergh. Near side return. Here's the walk in and go. Winds up to shoot, and it's blocked away by Stockman. Return off to the far side on the rebound. Elk River works their way out of the zone with a rink-wide pass. Played on the near side, and the Spuds played off the boards. Dalton Songstead had it ahead, taken back by Elk River. Play continues on. Songstead out at the point, riffles it on, shoots it up, and it's blocked up and out of play. That shot by Songstead didn't clear the ice by more than 3 inches on the way in, and so could not make the stop, but did have the deflection. Sam Stockman into the netting, and play will come down to his stick side. Joe Corton plays it outer edge and will go back into the faceoff. Stockman was right there and waiting for it, put the glove on top, held it in place. Meanwhile, play continued on behind the net. And the play will come back now to the near side. On the near side. As he takes a look, and the play is drawn to the near side, picked up by Joe Grammer. Moorhead shoots a shot, he scores! Joe Grammer, upper corner. Third goal of the season for Grammer, and the Spuds take a 1-0 lead. Joe Grammer took the draw out at the point. He wasted no time, put it up on the tee, and Spuds score. 3:37 the time of the goal. 1-0 Moorhead. And it's rolled off to the far side. Schrader up on top, turn, shoot, missed. It rolled off the stick. And here comes the rush. On a quick toss into the near corner. It's played behind the net, and Weigel plays it off to the far side, and here's the scoring announcement. Andrew Searles getting an assist. Grammer with the goal. The blue line counting first, and it's 1-0 Moorhead. And before play continues, the Spuds sending it out of the zone, called on icing, and that brings it back into the Moorhead end. 12:44 to go. The time of that goal was at 3:37. Moorhead, for the most part, had gained the offensive zone and was not about to give it up, and it resulted in a good face-off situation, eventually a goal. Here's a long pass out, and it's touched ahead. Picked up by Carson Triggs, and Harper Benz. He shoots, he scores! Harper Benz putting the shot on goal. The rebound came to the ice. The Spuds took 2 swipes at it. Gavin Lindbergh apparently will be given credit for the goal, and it's 2-0. Less than a minute later. Let's make sure that it's Gavin Lindbergh. And that's the call, as Gavin Lindbergh, one of the 10 finalists for Minnesota Mr. Hockey. Here come the Spuds once again. They roll it to the near side. It pops up into the air. Here's the scoring announcement. That front line combines for the goal. Gavin Lindbergh with his 20th goal of the year. Harper Benz with his 26th. And Carson Triggs also getting an assist, his 30th of the year. Throughout the season, though, that line has come up with some gaudy numbers. Here's the return, thrown in by Triggs, and he'll head off as they complete the change down deep into the far corner, played back out by Elk River. Sailing on his way in, it is poked free. Big collision, rolling down low, shot goes on and scores! Well, the Elks picking up a loose puck at center ice. Sped into the zone, went deep in the corner, and came back up out in front with a backhand. And that puts Elk River on the scoreboard now to make it a 2-1 hockey score. Elk River gains the face-off and it comes near side. The return goes rink wide. Wyatt Tweet sending it behind the net, played back now near side. Here's the scoring announcement. Blaze shoot, getting the goal, and it's 2-1. Time of the Elk River goal at 5:28. Play continues on. Moorhead in the zone, near side for Colby Creer. Wines shoots and it's blocked away. Returned by Creer. Bounced back into the near corner and pursuit continues and it's pulled away by Aaron Ryerson. Up on top, a quick release down low and off to the side. Spuds are relentless in their pursuit. Having grabbed an early 2-0 lead, it's now 2-1. And with play in the Elk River end, the faceoff will be on the stick side after the tie-up. Now they're moving it off to the glove side of play. Ian Ness for Moorhead. And on the face-off, it comes out, then thrown back in deep, got away. Here comes Elk River out of the zone, but the Spuds catch up to the play from behind. Force the play out, and Joe Grammer accepts the return on the near side and looks ahead. Here it's blocked away, deflected down to the near corner played. Up on top, Grammer with a watchful eye, but it's brought ahead, and it's tossed in by the Elks, and it's all the way down to the corner. Moorhead returning it. Andrew Searles catching up to it along the near side. Working his way ahead, had his pocket picked, and it rolls off to the far side. Play continues there. Down deep in the far corner, rolling behind the net. 9:53 to go. Here's a shot on goal, blocked away by Weigel. Played back to the near wall. And once again, Elk River has a look. Dished off to the far side. Gavin Lindberg with it there. Tossed it ahead, and it's along the wall. Moorhead worked off the play, and it's returned near side now for Jackson Skyberg. Elk River on the way in, and it's Skyberg. He tried to find the corner, and it went all the way to the back wall. Rebound comes out of the zone. Spuds reaching in to pull it loose. It's knocked away. The Spuds are getting a stick on it, and finally to handle it, Joe Schiller drops it into the zone, and it rolls out of the corner behind the net, played back near side. Jackson Skyberg working his way. It's deflected by Moorhead. I think Gavin Lindberg got a stick on it and put the shot on goal, but play stops with 9:11 now going. 9:11 remaining first period in this Section 8 Hockey Championship. As they step into the faceoff, Joe Corton will face off with Elk River's Blaze Shoot. It's drawn to the near side. Moorhead taps it down to the corner. Chased off to the far side, out to the point. Return near side, just played by Colby Creer. And again, the Spuds keep it out on the perimeter. And keeping it in the zone, it's deflected away, and the Spuds chase it down with Joe Corton coming up with it. Centering pass comes all the way up on top, and Creer feeds it to the near side. Dash down to the corner, returned by Parker Gast. His shot blocked away, and here comes Elk River on the return up ice. Pulled away, and the Spuds have it back again as Schiller feeds it near side for Gast. Stepping across, he taps it into the corner. Played by Corton. Back out to the point, Creer sends it in. Oh, he somehow saw it. There was a good screen right up on top, and in fact, that screen was set up by one of the Elk River players, but the shot went all the way into the glove of Sam Stockman to stop play. 2-1, Moorhead with the early lead on Elk River. 8:25 remaining, first period. With the play down, it comes into the corner. Rolling it around out to the near point, gathered in by Caden Grassel. Tossed down low. Searles trying to get some body on the play. Had it pushed loose. Ricochets away. The Spuds work their way out to the far side. And here's the return off the boards, bouncing up and over the top of Schrader. He takes a hit. Play continues on. Battling forward at the blue line. And as it works loose, it comes back. And a good long look in by Grammer, only to see it be covered up and bring up the face-off. Into the face-off circle, Moorhead sends in Gavin Lindbergh. Blake Johnson on the draw for Elk River. Battle for it. Dish down and it bounces off the wall and played out by Elk River. Here's a long pass. It's right on the tape. Spuds challenging the play all the way down. Shots it on and Weigel steers it away. The rebound comes all the way out. It's one-on-one. Off the far side. The shot missed. Rebound off to the back of the net. Play goes out to Joe Schiller. He'll circle it down to the corner. And picked up by Harper Benson. Comes back to Schiller, far point. Wide up and a shot from there. Goes all the way to the plexiglass. Played out of the corner. Spuds battling it in. It's tied up. And then Harper Benson tripped up as he tried to chase the elusive puck, only to get back on his skates and pick it up. Turning it around behind the net. Here's Gavin Lindbergh up on top. There's the shot. The block away. Rebound, a shot high. Back to the near side. Into the corner. They play it. And from there back up on top as the Spuds keep the pressure on down low. Pulled out of the corner, back now to the near side. Colby Creer into the near corner. Plays it down for Harper Benson. Up on top, shot is there. Gavin Lindbergh missing on the open net. Plays kick loose, Spuds have it again. Winding his way, weaving his way, and stop. Oh, a very alert play by Sam Stockman as he saw the weaving of Gavin Lindbergh to get in for a shot on goal attempt. Staying with the play, Sam Stockman gathers it in. In the circle, far side. 2-1, Moorhead with the lead. 6.5 yet to play here in the first period. Long pass up ice. It goes all the way down and out of the corner. Joe Grammer sends, here's a shot up on top, and we're tied. The puck was turned over in the near corner. Sent right up on top. And a quick release has brought us to 2-2. .37, time of the goal. And play continues on. Near side, Aaron Ryerson on the way in, deflected down, scrambled after, kept in the zone, out to the far side from Wyatt Tweet, and it's knocked away from him. It rolls all the way up ice, and with the raised arm, we get the icing to stop play. Blaze Schutt with his second. Blaze Schutt with his second goal tonight. Ties the game at 2. Off to the far corner. Spun back near side. Up against the wall. It works out of the zone. Tweet sends it rink wide. Here comes Moorhead on the way in. Joe Schiller backhands it down low. Backhanded out to the far side. Tossed into the corner. Moorhead in pursuit. There to pick it up. Dropped out to the point for Schiller. Stick handling it away, and it's blocked away. Schiller recovers and picks it up. Near side for Colby Creer. A long toss into the near corner, spinning behind the net, and play goes there. Long pass out. Here's Aaron Ryerson on the way in. He got turned around. He comes right back in. Ryerson shoots. It's blocked away. Rebound thrown off to the far side. Tipped up into the air. Scrambled for Moorhead, keeps it in the zone. Aaron Ryerson centering past Joe Grammer, shoots, blocked away by Stockman. And just onto the ice, Ian Dice catches up to it, but the play comes out to center ice. A quick toss in, rolls right in on goal. Elk River completes their change, and with the stop by Kai Weigel, that puts us in the face-off circle, and everybody has a chance to make their changes. We have 5 minutes remaining. First period play tonight in St. Cloud. Moorhead 2, Elk River 2, face-off in the Moorhead zone. Long pass out. It comes near side and then thrown in deep by Braden Junker. Moorhead plays it out of the zone. Long pass taken back. Tipped up to the near wall and brought in. Out of the near corner, walking his way all the way down. He had a perfect pass, but the shot just misfired and play continues on. Back up ice, Elk River. Scooting away, and it's tapped away free. Spuds have it on the offside. They'll touch up on the play, and play continues on as it comes all the way back up ice. Elk River having it, stick-handling it nicely out of the corner, and with control, throwing it down, and plays behind the net. Gavin Lindberg of Moorhead gives chase. Off to the far side. Mishandled momentarily. Now Moorhead takes over and takes control as Searles feeds it off to the far side. Play brought in. Lifted up and thrown down. Moorhead changing on the play as we go to inside the 4-minute mark. 2-2 hockey game here, first period. Play in the near corner. As they scramble in for it, Carson Triggs pulled it out, but it was gathered by Elk River. And on the return, they play catch. Taken back now by the Elks. On the way in, Blake Reinhardt. He has it knocked away from him, and he catches it up, throws it off to the far side. Here comes Moorhead. It's 2-on-3 as they bring it in. It's gathered in by Ian Ness, walks his way in down low. Schrader on the near boards to pick up the rebound. Tosses it down behind, and from there gathered back. Schrader tosses it up off the glass. Play comes back onto the ice. Clock underway, 3:10 to go as the scramble behind the net continues on before it's pulled in by Jackson Skyberg. The outlet pass, Moorhead gathers it in. Return now near side, here's the look, and up to the blue line just ahead of Schrader. Moorhead changing, play goes down deep into the corner. Joe Corton goes in for it, comes away with it. Here's Corton wrapping it around up on top, looks for it again. Down low, and it goes behind the net. Moorhead has completed their change as Searles comes back on. Out of the near corner. Players are piled up behind the net. It comes back to the near side for Ryerson. Walks his way up on top. Here's Grammer's shot. Blocked and sailed up high in the return. Kept in the zone. And then it's knocked away, and it comes back out. Moorhead in pursuit. Searles to pick it up. Elk River on a line change with 2:22 remaining. 2-2 hockey game, first period. Along the near boards, Aaron Ryerson had it pulled away. Grammer goes up ice to pick it up. Looking for the return play. The Spuds come out to center. Tipped ahead. Wyatt Tweet carries it all the way to the near corner before he is pushed off the play, but he eluded the full block, and play continues on, and it's sent in by Career. Oh, and a bouncing puck. Nearly caught Sam Stockman unawares. He threw his glove up in some dismay on the way that puck fluttered. And so with that hold and save made by Stockman, play will come down to his glove to his stick side. Gavin Lindberg standing in for Moorhead. Blake Johnson handles the faceoff for Elk River, and it's drawn to the corner. Out to the far side and sent all the way out. That's icing. And play will come back up ice now as we have gone inside the 2-minute mark, 1:45 remaining. Joe Grammer, Gavin Lindberg to start the scoring. Moorhead led 2-0. Then Blaine Shute scored twice for Elk River, and we're all tied up. In the Elk River zone, Gavin Lindberg once again stands in against Blaze Shute. Drawn down. Scrambled for it deep in the corner. Spun back near side. Elk River deep in their own end. Out to center ice. Moorhead takes it back. Along the near side, a long toss in. Snared out of midair. .128 to go. The battle of the fans. The student bodies of both sides battling each other in regards to tonight's contest. And we're right in the middle of it. Here's the play down. Got through the points. In pursuit, it's picked up. Gathered in. Here's a turn and a shot and a save and a rebound and a save. Kai Weigel coming up big. That was a go-ahead goal in the making. Play continues on as it's brought out to center. Brought out to center and picked up by Cooper Anderson. So Elk River sets up their attack now with 1 minute to go in the period. Gavin Lindbergh with a heavy forecheck. Forces a long toss that came in. Steered off to the side by Weigel. And play comes back to Moorhead. On his way in, Gavin Lindbergh. Carries it in, shoots it, blocked away. Played near side, they're going to call a high stick. Elk River went up over the top to swat the puck away. I don't know if he actually did make contact with it. It didn't look like much misdirection. But the call was made for playing with the high stick. And the net had also come away, so that's being reset. Face-off will come down in the Elk River zone. Ian Ness stands in for Moorhead with 45 seconds to go in the period. Working it loose. Steered behind the net. Here comes Elk River out of the zone. Moorhead there to pull it away, tossing it near side. In pursuit, Cody Martinson. It rolls all the way out to the far point. Quick release down low, backhandling it on the way in. Dish down behind and all the way to the far side. A scramble for it there. It pops up into the air and out to center. Moorhead getting a stick on it to at least keep it away for the moment. And now regain possession as they toss it into the zone. Off to the far side. Schrader with some heavy pursuit. Counting down from 7. Here's a turnaround pass to the far side. And as they pick it up, we're going to work our way down to the final seconds of play. And the horn sounds. Wild, wild first period of hockey from the MAC. After one period of play, it's Moorhead 2, Elk River 2.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and back-dragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
He's walking out yet. Nobody disappointed in the way that this game is being played as the teams have exchanged goals to a tie in the locker room, knotted up at 2. The Spuds started things out at the 3:37 mark as Joe Grammer sent one in from the point. Andrew Searles had fed him the puck. He got the assist, and it was 1-0 Moorhead. Less than a minute later, Gavin Lindbergh getting his 20th goal of the year. Assists were handed out to that front line. Harper Bentz and Carson Triggs, and the Spuds led early 2-0. It took just that amount of time for Elk River to get their skates on and get them sharpened, and less than a minute later made it a 2-1 hockey game as Blaze Shoot put one in the net to make it 2-1. Then the teams skated basically evenly back and forth, and Blaze Shoot once again was able to make good use of a Moorhead turnover off the side of the net. He slipped one in, slipped one past, his second of the night at the 10:37 mark. and the score is all tied in the lock-on. We're still waiting to see on the goals or on the saves and on the shots, and we'll try to figure that out during our intermission. We've got a news break coming your way next as you listen to the Spuds on 970 WDAY 93.1 FM. After
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We can round out the scoring line now. First, Joe Grammer did get the goal for Moorhead, his third. Gavin Lindberg did get the second goal, his 20th. And that was 2-0 Moorhead. Then at the 5:28, Mark Blaze shoot an unassisted goal for Elk River. Put the Elks on the board at 2-1. 5 minutes later, Blaze shoot got another goal, his second of the night. Eric Pillich and Blake Reinhardt assisting on that goal, tying the game at 2. For the goaltenders, Sam Stockman faced 17 shots from Moorhead, picking up 15 saves. Kai Weigel faced 9 shots, and he recorded 7 saves in that first period. Well, the crowd seems to be settling back just a little bit as they get ready for the second period. And we'll return for the drop of the puck, and we'll resume play after this timeout. After 1 period of play, it's Moorhead 2, Elk River 2. envisioned a statewide program of education-based interscholastic activities with uniform rules that were fair and equitable for those involved. That vision became a reality, and it has remained so for more than 100 years with the help and support of the more than 500 member schools that the league serves and the more than 300,000 students who annually participate in athletic and fine arts activities. Brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. In the second period, Moorhead's Kai Weigel will defend the goal to our right as we look on. Spuds are out at center ice ready to go as Gavin Lindbergh circling before settling in. Meanwhile, Elk River has one last word with the coaching staff and teammates before heading on. A quick start by the Spuds and a quick response by Elk River has knotted this game at 2 as we head to the second period. Gavin Lindbergh is ready. And off to our left as we look on, Sam Stockman of Elk River is ready. As they stand in, Blake Johnson handles the face-off for Elk River. Moorhead gains it as it comes back into the zone, and a quick return up to the far side. Huddling the blue line, here's a wind-up and a shot. Again, they're going for that shot, looking for the rebound as it goes down below. Rolled back out to the far side, and it comes back out. Spuds are there to pick it up. A quick tap into the zone. And it came in offside. Moorhead still had a player trailing out of the zone, the offensive zone. And they meet out at center ice now for the draw. And once again, it's Gavin Lindbergh and Blake Johnson. Lindbergh is there for the face-off draw, and it goes to Joe Grammer, and he brings it up, got it back, give it away to the far side, walking his way in, centering pass down low. It comes rolling up on top. Spuds. Good pursuit along the near side by Harper Bentz. Catching up to the play to stop the play at center ice area, but the puck squirts loose, and that stops play now. Both teams will take this chance to make a team change just 41 seconds into the second period. Face-off will be right outside the blue line. They shoot, stand again, drawing it back to the near side, Elk River. Thrown into the zone, picked up by Joe Schiller. Moorhead has it back. Good pursuit by Eric Pillage defensively. Off to the far side, Moorhead forced to play. There's a long pass out of the zone. It bounced over the top of the stick of Wyatt Tweet and sailed all the way up ice. And that's icing to bring the play back into the Moorhead zone. Kai Weigel facing 9 shots in that first period. 7 saves recorded. There's the play, working his way in. Moorhead defense forcing it off to the near side. And out it comes, a battle for the loose puck. Aaron Ryerson tapping it ahead and tracks it down in the zone, gathered in by Braden Junker. Back now on the near side, here's the play, the shot right on by Joe Schiller. That one's bounced up and out of play. Capacity crowd on hand here at the MAC. Face-off now on the near side of Elk River goaltender Sam Stockman. Elk River made their way to this game with a 4-3 win over Bemidji and a 4-3 decision over Roseau. Spuds got here with victories over Brainerd and St. Michael Albertville. Play goes right in front of the Elk River goal and rolls free now and out. The Spuds catching up to the play from behind. Looking for a whistle, but it comes in offside. Moorhead there to pick it up and will play. That takes away the offside play, and the Spuds long pass rake wide, taken back by Elk River, thrown into the near corner. Back in pursuit, Joe Schiller feeds it back near side for Wyatt Tweet. Rink wide, he goes to the far side. It's one-on-one. Tapped away. Spuds do gain the lane, and it's thrown in right on goal. Coming back out to the near side. Tapped ahead and off the way to the far corner. Played deep into the corner. Now Joe Grammer giving chase. He pulls it loose and brings it back near side. Up along the wall, a big collision there. Sends the puck high in the air, but it comes straight down and play continues. Back out to the near side as they scramble in for it. Matt Reinert chase it down. Joe Grammer got there first from Moorhead. Then it's poking away there. Here's a roll right out in front and a nice scoring attempt. But Wyatt Tweet was there to carry the play into the corner. Play continues on as the Spuds bring it out to center ice, and it's Tweet. It's 2-on-2, but it's poked away. The return goes to Marcus Friddle. As he dropped it back, it escapes and then got knocked down into the near corner. Play from there continues on as it goes off to the far side. No scoring as of yet here in the second. And it stays tied at 2. Here's a quick release down low. Play riding in Joe Grammer. Got to give him credit for the defensive play. They did not allow a rebound shot. And that play will bring us down to the glove side of Kai Weigel. Blake Johnson, Elk River. Gavin Lindbergh, Moorhead. Work to the far side. Pulled in by Harper Bentz. Now behind the net. Scrambled there. Back and forth they go in the corner. Big hit. Elks pick it up with Andrew Foss. Out to the point. Long shot there. Blocked away by Weigel. That one got all the way through. Here's a quick release now on the near side. Pulled loose and the Spuds come out to center. Played it off the wall with Carson Triggs. Move again. He shoots and it's blocked away. Nice kick away. Saved by Sam Stockman. After the far side play comes out all the way to the near side. Marcus Friddle works his way in. Had it poked away. Spuds trailing the play. Pick it up. And it comes out for Carson Triggs, who bounces it off the wall and sends it in. Down deep in the near corner. Triggs setting up, looking for the entry pass. And it all the way out to Grammer. Returns, shoots, glove save. There was a nice lane right in from the point to the goal. Grammer tried to feather it in, and a glove save by Stockman keeps it at 2-2. Ian Ness stands in for Moorhead. Just early on, second period. Still 13:04 to go. And we're tied at 2. Long play, far side. Here's the walk-in, deflected away. And that one ends up in the crowd along the far side. Elk River, if you keep track of who plays in which section along the way, have been a sometime entry into Section 8, a sometime entry into Section 7. And I believe that they've also entered into play in different other sections along the way by direction of the Minnesota State High School League as they try to equal and even things out along the way for playoff action. Near side and now into the Section 8. The challenge is to take on Moorhead. As the play goes down deep into the corner, Blake Reinhardt faces it off to the far side. It's popped up into the air. Wyatt Tweet goes in for it. Played back near side. And before we knock on wood, let's remind you that this game has not had a penalty to this point, as both teams have been getting after each other and playing the game for the game. And the face-off on that icing will come back into the Elk River zone. 2-2 we play. In the near corner, Moorhead will send Joe Corton. And the Elks on their play put in Blake Johnson, and it comes out to the point. Quick toss off to the far side, taken back by Elk River. They chase it down, but can't clear the zone. The Spud's getting a stick on it, tossing it back down deep. Rolling it down behind the net. Scrambling for it there. It comes near side. Elk River player down. Play continues on to the far corner as they work it along the wall, and tapped out it comes. Moorhead forced to play it back to the near side, but a quick turnaround by Blake Johnson. Throws it deep into the corner. Moorhead there to pick up the loose puck and throw it out to Aaron Ryerson all the way down. Rolling it behind the net where play will continue on. Ryerson in heavy pursuit forces a play to the far corner, brought back down near side and up against the wall. As they turn around there, the play continues on, a battle with Cooper Anderson of Elk River. And play in the far side. We have our first penalty of the night. And I thought I saw the holding. Yes, Aaron Ryerson, 2 minutes. And the faceoff comes back into the Spud end. Off to the far side, the puck is drawn down. So with the extra skater now, Elk River, they give it up. Here comes a breakaway. It's 2-on-1. Winding his way down, he shoots. It's blocked. The rebound out in front. Play continues on. Spuds had a good opportunity, but Elk River has Sam Stockman, and the long toss goes into the corner. On the way back up ice, along the wall, looking at the point, quick release, shot sent on, gloved off the ice and then surrounded. Gloves save eventually then to Kai Weigel. 1.5 minutes remaining on the Moorhead penalty. 11:06 remaining in the second period. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Blaze shoot in the faceoff for Elk River. Stands in, I think that's Caleb Alderson, and that's drawn back to the point. Up on top, the look in by Jackson Skyberg. Shot deflected off to the far side. Rebound back to the Elks. And as they play catch from corner to point, the look in from there. Now sliding off the wing. The shot sent on. Blocked behind the net. Spuds there to pick it up and send it out. Moorhead chasing it ahead. Nice poke away by Carson Triggs. He pursues it down in the corner, but goaltender Sam Stockman got there first and plays it back to a teammate. Here come the Elks. 1 minute to go on the power play. It rolls all the way down. A long pass sent out, brings up an icing call. And so the face-off now to the far side of Sam Stockman. Gavin Lindberg will stand into the draw for Moorhead, and he faces off with Blaze Shoot. Puck is down and drawn towards the wall and played back by Elk River along the near side, but nearly intercepted, nearly turned over, but play continues on as it's brought in by Elk River. It bounces off the boards, bounces off the base of the net into the far corner. Scramble for it there. It's wristed out, but gathered back in and tossed down deep into the corner. Joe Grammer gives chase, nearly threw it on to a giveaway, but it was recovered and play continues up on top. Here's a return by Jackson Skyberg, walking it off near side. A shot by Johnson, steered away. Rebound out to the far side. Up onto the near side. A wing pass was right there waiting. Blaze Shoot, but the pass was hard. Now the Spuds have it 2-on-1. Walking his way in, carrying his way down. Shoots blocked away. Oh my. What a move by Harper Bentz, who gets the puck back, and then the save by Sam Stockman as he stayed with every move that was made. And during the course of that play, the penalty time has run out. Moorhead is back at full strength, and play will come down to the left side, the far left side of Sam Stockman. Joe Corton in the draw for Moorhead. Blake Johnson is drawn to the corner. Joe Corton playing it, dishing it towards the area behind the net. It comes up on top. Here's the look in, tossed down into the corner. Corton in pursuit, wheels it from there behind the net. Tied up, Moorhead got it away, recovering, back along the wall it comes. Picked up by Elk River, and out it comes all the way with Matt Reinert. Taken away from him, and it's returned in deep. Aaron Ryerson in pursuit. He is upended. Play continues back now to the near side. Inside of 9 minutes to go in a scoreless second period, and we remain tied at 2. Moorhead now between the blue lines. Long pass far side. A long play off the far wall. Joe Corton following the play in to pick it up. Backhand to get behind the net. And from there it's sent up on top. It gets all the way through. There will be no icing. It comes down all the way on goal, and Weigel plays it off on the near side. Taken back then, and it's returned. The Spuds here. We've got a breakaway try, and Ian Ness somehow was able to get in front of the play and poke it away, and in return and in recovery, a penalty called. And I think this will give Moorhead the extra skater. The door is open for Elk River. Blaze Shoot, who is involved in just about every category that we can put in for a game, now has penalty minutes to serve. He has both goals. It's 2-2. Face off in the Elk River zone as Joe Corton of Moorhead stands in and draws it to the wall. Battle for it there. Rake wide into the far point, returned up on top. Here's Joe Schiller's pass. It came back to him. Here's a quick wrist, a shot and goal! Schiller tossed it in on goal, and the Spuds with Colby Queer breaking in. Power play goal for the Spuds. .8:56, time of the score. Moorhead power play. We'll get the official scoring in a moment, as the Spuds wasted no time getting a shot attempt with the extra skater. And play is out at center ice. Moorhead now leading at 3-2. Rink wide, off the far wall and in. Winding up, shooting, blocked away, gloved in by Sam Stockman. Scoring announcement in a moment. Moorhead on the year had been converting about 30% of their power play opportunities into goals, and that's a very high number. Play is drawn out. Moorhead circling back with it. Here's Harper Bentz winding up to shoot, and it's blocked off to the near side. And a second attempt by Carson Triggs. It rolls all the way out to the blue line, picked up by Gavin Lindberg. Schiller getting the goal. Colby Queer gets the assist, and Joe Corton. So Schiller, his third goal of the season. Here's a play on the near side. Colby Queer. Here's a breakaway. He's all alone. Blake Johnson shoots and scores. Blake Johnson picking it off at center ice. He was all alone on the way in. 14 seconds after Moorhead had taken the lead, the Elks come back to tie. It's all knotted up at 3. To the far side, this one is lifted up and out of play. To complete the scoring, Joe Corton getting the second assist for Moorhead on the go-ahead goal. So it's Joe Schiller from Colby Queer and Joe Corton. And at that point it was 3-2 Moorhead. But at the 9:52 mark, Blake Johnson returns the favor. Unassisted goal, Blake Johnson, and it's all tied up at 3. At center ice. Now 6:48 remaining. Tapped ahead. Down deep. It goes all the way to the corner. All the way out. It escapes the zone and comes to center. Joe Schiller to pick it up. Here's the return to Corton, tapping it ahead. He's in heavy pursuit. He got to the corner, but it was wristed away. The Spuds again following the play in. Tip it out to Schiller. Sends it off to the far side, and Moorhead scores. Schiller again involved in the scoring play. And the Spuds have regained the lead at 4-3. .10:41, time of the goal. There will be a couple of assists tacked onto this one. 11 seconds apart on the 2 goals as Moorhead regains the advantage. Here's a touch pass near side. Dropped ahead by Cody Martinson. He chases it. A battle for it there at the blue line. It goes off to the far side. Here's Joe Corton getting the goal. Joe Corton with the go-ahead goal. His 6th goal of the year. Schiller with the assist. And Elk River comes back. And a big save, big shot attempt on goal. Well, it was a big defensive play. Quite frankly, I had my eyes down. What has happened is a Joe Grammer penalty. And Moorhead finds themselves skating shorthanded once again. Time, 5:40. Out at the far side, Moorhead, good pursuit. Trying to poke check it away. Play is dropped high in the slot. Here's the look in by Jackson Skyberg. Tripping is the call on Grammer. 2 minutes to be served. Moorhead has the lead at 4-3. Joe Corton from Joe Schiller with the go-ahead goal. Play is dropped on, tapped out, and it comes through the zone and out to center ice. Jackson Skyberg to pick it up and bring it near side. But a pass that was gathered in then by Blake Johnson to the point. Slid off far side. Here's the look in from there. Dropping it down. Swept away nicely by Andrew Searles. And play comes out to the near point before it's sent rink wide. Elk River will have to touch up on the play on a late arrival at center ice by Blaze Shute. And that brings the call and the faceoff into the circle, into the center ice circle. Our clock has worked its way inside the 5-minute mark. All of a sudden, a busy scoring second period after no tries at all. A long shot sent in by Carson Triggs, got all the way to the back wall. Played now by Elk River, out to the near side. Here's the advance by Blake Johnson. He's down deep into the corner. He carries it along all the way to the far corner, looking up on top for an opening. Blake Johnson now brings it near side for Jackson Skyberg. He rims it down lows. Elks are waiting for it there and play it back along the near side. Here's the walk-in with the look, and the shot is blocked away, but to the ice and played off to the side as the Spuds keep it in play. Elk River taking it back. Jackson Skyberg off to the far side. He now walks up the slot, drops it back, wind up from there, shot behind the net. Picked up by Joe Schiller, tapped ahead and in the near side, out of the zone and out to center. Quickly turned around by Jackson Skyberg. Moorhead puts a stick on it to send it back up ice. 16 seconds remaining now on the penalty to Moorhead's Joe Grammer. Elk River will have a chance to make their line change now as they have 16 seconds remaining on their power play. Gavin Lindbergh stands in, draws it back. Harper Bentz rifles a shot, but it clanked off a stick and high it goes and played into the far corner. Spuds pursuing the play. Harper Bentz tracking it down. Looked at the point, overskated briefly, recovers, and he still is stick handling it along. Moorhead, meanwhile, has come back at full strength. Here's a play down low, shot blocked away by Stockman. To the far side, wind up on a return. That one's right into the glove. Spuds again wasting no time, setting up and shooting as they hold now a 4-3 lead. 3:29 remaining in the second. We've had several lead changes throughout the course of this championship hockey game tonight. With the puck down, it's drawn out to the point. Moorhead on the attack. Down deep into the corner, it's played back out. It's lifted up and out. Return far side, Spuds to stick handle it. Near side it comes for Stahlberger. Stahlberger on the return, turned around, it comes back out on top. Sent in, Moorhead in pursuit, managing to steer it away. Great play by Justin Stahlberger. Comes back now near side as it's pulled away, and on the play in the zone. Again, Elk River is in the zone and still two players walking their way across the blue line. So with the stop and play, the puck will go down with 3:04 remaining. 4-3 Moorhead with the advantage. Off to the far side. Dished ahead. Lifted up. A high shot. Gloved away on a leap into the air by Sam Stockman. As they circle around, they'll head into the draw far side. Joe Corton to the corner, played back out. Spuds keep it in. Down deep into the far corner, spinning it behind the net, then returned back out to the far point. Moorhead looks in from there. Here's Joe Schiller, centering pass, got all the way through. Deflected now behind the net, and it's played out by Elk River. Looking up ice. Play kept on low, and the Spuds pick it off. Here's Joe Corton, turning it around and sending it in deep. Played behind the net, off to the far side, in pursuit, Ryerson. Aaron Ryerson chasing it down from behind. And the play comes all the way up ice, and that will be icing and bring the play back into the Elk River zone with 2:15 remaining. (4-3) Moorhead here in the second period. This face-off to the far side of Sam Stockman. Everyone's settled and in place. It's drawn down. Moorhead in pursuit. Tracking it behind the net. Wraparound try. He scores! Gavin Lindbergh brought it around from behind the net, lifted it up to the corner and tapped it in. The Spuds have a 2-goal lead. (14:55), the time of the goal. I believe that to be Gavin Lindbergh, but we'll wait. And it's a 2-goal Spud advantage now at 5-3. Off to the far side, played. Centering pass, blocked away. Recovered out to center ice. A scrap. It was Gavin Lindbergh. Harper Bentz. There's a comeback goal. No lead, safe here tonight. And it's a 5-4 hockey game. Well, to put the finishing touches on the Moorhead goal, Gavin Lindbergh, his 21st, second tonight, 21st of the year. And Harper Bentz getting the assist, his second tonight. Play continues out as the Spuds. Now, Pillage getting the goal. The Elk River goal to Eric Pillage. And it's 5-4. It's almost automatic that one team scores, the next team will score less than a minute later. And that's been the storyline here tonight. Play comes out. Here come the Elks with a long shot brought back near side. Tap to the corner and around, all the way to the far side. 1 minute to go. The play on goal, swept off to the side by Weigel. Loose puck picked up by Elk River, looking to bring this game even. To the near side, swatted away, leaping out of the crease, and it comes out to center ice. Into the near corner, Wyatt Tweet sends it off. Moorhead plays it in. 34 seconds in the period. To the blue line. Return. Here comes a 2-on-1. The return comes near side. Shot blocked away. Kai Weigel. That may be the save of the night. as he keeps the game at 5-4 on a nifty backhand sweeping try. Here's a play down low and in the corner. Play continues on. Clock is running down. From 7 seconds we go. 5-4 we play at the end of the second period, and it'll be 5-4 as we head to the locker room after 2. It's championship hockey tonight. Moorhead and Elk River. After 2 periods of play, it's Moorhead 5 and the Elks 4.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown. We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Acme with this team, they're so fast, and that's kind of what we've been talking about. They're getting the puck up the ice, and I was just talking with our AD, Dean Haugo. It's, every time we've been getting on the board, they're making us pay. I think you just got to be better defensively and just, shut down what we've been doing in our previous games, and I think it's okay. A 2-2, great start, great first period, the electric atmosphere, and it was fun to watch. That second period is even something else, huh?
Something else that we noticed, that as soon as one team scores, it doesn't take long for the other team to score.
And that's a test that both teams, they're both very confident. Elk River could easily let themselves get down. They just keep coming. They keep coming. They're playing their game. I think we just need to shore up, tighten up a little bit defensively.
Coach Ammerman talked a little bit about trying to keep take advantage of the secondary options that are available. And by that, I'm thinking he's looking for the rebounds.
Yeah, rebounds. Yeah, this goalie is very, very good. Great numbers. Rebounds is what we've kind of seen in the other games, but Corton finds the net on a very good shot. Getting traffic in front, too, of that power play goal by, I had Colby Creer getting a deflection in front, and it's just got to get in his way. And I think we're doing all right, and it's a fun game to watch. We just keep coming.
As we also take a look at where the numbers are falling, they're back at the blue line. You're getting some good point production from the guys in blue.
Absolutely, and they've been very good all year, too. 23, 4, 5, 8. It's been awesome to watch them play. They've come a long way, and I'm glad we have them.
Any points of attack for the third period?
I think what we talked about after the first, we kind of got to keep with in the second. After the second, keeping the puck low. We're wearing them down low. No team likes to defend. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be in your own end. But I think we've been very good with the puck below the dots. Keep bringing it. With that being said, if we're below the dots, we can't get caught because what they're doing is trying to
They're
get.
breaking it away.
They got some fast guys, and they're trying to get the puck out and get going, which is what they do. And obviously it's 5-4.
And that puts a lot of pressure on young Kai Weigel.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're interested to see how this one turns out. I hope you're not shaking your head at the end of this next period. But congratulations on a great game. This
JV game was great too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a championship game.
Absolutely, it's awesome.
Without a doubt.
Thank you.
Sam Walston with us once again, bringing us up to date on his view from the Moorhead Junior Varsity staff as they've had another successful year, and bringing us some insight into what we saw here tonight and what we would expect to see in the upcoming third period. We've got a news break coming your way next. You're listening to the Spuds on 970 WDAY, 93.1 FM. After 2 periods of play, it's Moorhead 5, Elk River 4.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Section 8 AA Minnesota Hockey Championship. After 2 periods of play, Moorhead 5, Elk River 4. The teams are making their way onto the ice for start of the 3rd period. Don't go away. In that 2nd period, Joe Schiller on a power play goal gave the Spuds the lead at the 8:56 mark. Joe Corton assisted. It was quickly tied when Blake Johnson rammed one in for Elk River unassisted at 9:52. It was tied at 3. Then at 10:41, Joe Corton from Joe Schiller put the Spuds back on top, 4-3. At 14:55, it was Gavin Lindbergh that gave the Spuds a 2-goal advantage. Harper Bentz assisting, and it was 5-3. As we neared the end of the 2nd period, Eric Pillage put one in for Elk River. At the 15:23 mark, Blake Reinhardt, and Blaze Shute assisted on that goal, and that's where we stand at 5-4. Sam Stockman in goal, faced 13 shots in that 2nd period, picking up 10 saves. 2-period total, 25 saves. Meanwhile, Kai Weigel from Moorhead saw 11 shots come in his direction, recording 9 saves, 2-period total, 16. And we play on. Moorhead circling, cycling, ready to go. Elk River still around, coaching staff and teammates on the far side, getting ready to have the signal for the start of the third period. Moorhead is ready, and they'll go left to right. Opponents tonight acknowledging each other as they head out. Harper Bentz of Moorhead and Andrew Foss of Elk River. And quite frankly, I suspect that they have a great deal of integrity, one for the other. As play is underway, Elk River out of their own end brings it up, and a pass got through the legs of Gavin Lindbergh and rolls all the way down up ice. Quick return by Weigel. Back to the near side. He backpedals his way into position in the crease. As play comes up on top, Harper Bentz feeds it out on the far side. Here's a look in at the blue line. It's 2-on-2. Elk River getting down in time and slow the play, stop the play, and it comes back all the way up on top and then bounces over the stick of Andrew Searles. He backhands it out and play continues on as the Spuds sidestep the way. Here's Harper Bentz to the near side, backpedaling it down, and it got away from Gavin Lindbergh, and the play comes out to center. Once again, the Spuds battle with Eric Pillage to take control. Elk River completing their change as the Spuds take control underneath and come back out on the near side. Long rink-wide pass, and it bounced away from Joe Corton, but a hand pass is being called now, and I'm not so sure that he actually passed it, but it was an attempt. And that puts us in the face-off circle near side of Sam Stockman. 5-4, Moorhead leads. Section championship game, winner to state tournament play. With the puck down, it's drawn to the near side and into the corner. Spun off to the far side. Lifted up and out, played back. Moorhead taking control, they just fired just a bit. Joe Corton, a quick return across the blue line with an offside pass. As they stand in. Play comes to Colby Creer. It's sent off to the far side. Wyatt Tweet getting a stick on it, sending it towards the Elk River goal where it's played behind the net. And an outlet pass picked off. Spuds having to hold the zone. And it's given away to the far side. Nice play by Aaron Ryerson. He comes to the line and in. He's all alone, however. Moorhead changing, and it's poked away. Back to the near side, thrown in by Braden Junker. That one went up into the rafters. And that is out of play, and we'll have the face-off. Just underway, third period. Spuds a one-goal advantage, 5-4. Ian Ness will stand in and handle the draw. He squares up and draws it back. Moorhead backpedaling to pick it up. Here's Joe Grammer. The return to Thomas Schrader. Knocked away from him. Andrew Searles collecting it. Backhanding it out, and it's picked off. Here's a wind-up and a shot, but deflected wide and all the way to the far side. Spuds dodge a bullet, and they come back up ice, and on 3-on-2, they toss it in deep. Swung back near side as Schrader takes a look at it. From deep in the corner. Piled along, it comes out, sent in towards goal, knocked away. Here comes Elk River. Caught from behind and steered away by Cody Martinson. Now Elk River taking it away. Spuds get a stick on it. Here's a shot from the near side, but blocked away by Weigel. Moorhead picking up the rebound, and Andrew Searles comes flying in from the corner. Battling it along with 14-18 still to play here in the third. Play off to the far side, sent in deep. It rings the corner, settles in behind the net where the Spuds pick it up. A quick look up ice for Harper Bentz, and he'll bring it in with Gavin Lindbergh. He sends it rink wide, wind up in a shot, blocked away. Perfectly set up play on a rink-wide pass, breaking into Carson Triggs. But Sam Stockman has seen that play before, and he makes the save. 5-4 Moorhead with 14 minutes remaining. Play out to the far side, and it comes loose. Then poked away. Moorhead forced to chase it down, and Joe Schiller gets there. He pulls it in, then had it poked away. Spuds come out of the zone. Harper Bentz brings it in on the near side. Stick handles his way down low, goes backhand, shoots. Blocked away as it just did escape the goal mouth. Back comes Elk River. As the Elks come through center. Walking their way in, dished off to the far side on a quick release all the way out to center, swatted away by Kai Weigel. And at the blue line, Moorhead is able to pick it up, but Colby Creer sends it in. Moorhead completing their change. Elk River has already made their change, and the play comes to center. Tipped off to the far side, Carson Triggs in pursuit. Blocked away there, picked up by the Spuds, and at the blue line. Joe Corton works his way in. His shot was blocked to the ice and then quickly covered up by Sam Stockman. 5-4 Moorhead. 13:01 remaining. Joe Corton stands into the Moorhead faceoff. Play comes out and Corton sends a shot. He scores! On the faceoff, it was Wyatt Tweet. It came right to him and he released the trigger. Wyatt Tweet with his 7th goal of the year. And a big one for the Spuds as it gives them a 2-goal advantage now at 6-4. 4:01, the time of the goal. Wyatt Tweet has made it a 2-goal game. Play back up ice. And as they circle around, it's drawn back. Spuds to pick it up. Here comes Joe Corton on the way in. Throws it down deep into the corner, and it's played back. Along the near side, returned rink wide. Here's the turn on the look-up ice, but Tweet gets there once again, turns it around, and sends the shot just off line, and it's played by the Elks. And on the return, here comes Blake Reinhardt, dropping it back at the point. Send it down low, and it's chased. Joe Corton will get the assist. 4:01, Wyatt Tweet from Joe Corton. For Corton, his 13th assist of the year. A long toss comes up, and they'll call the icing. You take a look at the route that Elk River has taken to get to this point. Every game they've played has been a championship game. Beating Bemidji 4-3, beating Roseau 4-3. Moorhead has jumped to a 6-4 lead here in the third. And the Elks are battling back as they have the puck behind their own net. Here's the turn and the look up ice to center. And through. On the near side, Braden Junker goes down low and tosses it into the far corner. Played. Cody Martinson had it for a moment, poked away from him. He goes in after it along with Ian Ness, and they slide along the corner, take a swipe at it but miss, and it's finally pulled loose. Then back into the corner before Cody Martinson comes up with it. Here's a long pass out on. Moorhead with one of the players slow, very slow getting up after a hard contact. And that's Cody Martinson that was shaken on the play. They'll open the door for him to get into the bench area. He was shaken to the point where he felt he couldn't climb over the top of the wall. And Tony Kunka making sure everything's going to be okay. So play will get underway. Moorhead breaks out of the zone, near side. Harper Bentz feeds it ahead just off the stick of Gavin Lindberg. They had a breakaway attempt, and the pass was about 6 inches ahead of the break of Lindberg. And the play comes back into the Moorhead zone. 11:17 to go. Moorhead led 2-0. Elk River tied it at 2. Moorhead and Elk River tied at 3. Moorhead took the lead 4-3. Then it was tied at 4. Then Moorhead took the lead 5-4. Now it's 6-4. Long play on the near side. Tapped ahead. We've got a breakaway by Carson Triggs. Looks it up on top. Here's the shot. Blocked up and away. Gavin Lindbergh got underneath that one as he slipped it high. Off to the far side. The rebound picked up by Elk River. Out to center ice and into the zone. Tapping it ahead. It comes all the way wide of goal. Back to the near side and plays out to center ice. Elk River in pursuit. Jackson Skyberg there to pick it up. He turns and looks up ice. Moorhead has completed their change and they wait. Defensively here as the pass is stolen and sent back in quickly by Colby Career. Rolls behind the net. Moorhead putting on some pressure there to slow play down. Here's a long pass out of the zone. Spuds getting it back. Playing it up along the wall. And ahead it goes. Taken then by Cooper Anderson of Elk River. And he has it poked away by Joe Corton. He lost the handle on it, which forced it took away the chance of a breakaway. And as a result was able to get a stick on it and throw it down. And from there, Elk River has picked it up. Out to the blue line. Well, again, Wyatt Tweet picks it up from Moorhead and turns it over with a play to the far side. Return out of Wyatt Tweet. He'll slide his way in. He shoots, and it's wide. It may have deflected off a skate. Picked up by Joe Corton deep in the corner. From behind the net, it's played off to the far side. Eric Pillich coming up with it there, and it's played back to the near side. Here's the walk ahead by Jackson Skyberg. He slides his way through and tosses it in towards goal. Kai Weigel stick handles and plays it off to the far side. In pursuit, it is stopped at the blue line. Moorhead can't bring it out of the zone. Play continues on. Now it bounces out to center, and it's turned around by Braden Junker. To the far side, Andrew Searles picking it up from Moorhead. Tried an outlet pass, but it was picked off. On the return, right out in front. Here's the look and the stop and the save by Kai Weigel. Both teams electric offensively, which means that if you're making a save, you're doing a tremendous job, and we talk highly of Kai Weigel and of Sam Stockman on their performances here tonight. 9:08 to go as the play comes down. On the near side, walked in by Cody Martinson. He throws it behind the net. Spuds play it out to the point. Wind up in a quick release, blocked away. Picked up by Caden Grassel. He walks his way in and shoots. It's blocked off by Joe Grammer. It ended up out of play. And with 8:48 to go, Moorhead has a 6-4 lead. Wyatt Tweet scoring at the 4:01 mark here in the third to make it a 2-goal margin. With the puck dropped, Moorhead there to clear it out, but can't pull it away, and it comes right back into the zone. From behind, it's dropped to the net. Colby Creer following the play, picks it up and sends it rake wide. To the far side, Carson Triggs carries it down low. The shot goes on. And again, the Spuds trying to poke it away and out of the glove of Sam Stockman, but he hangs on tight. .825 now showing. A couple of words, I think, of advice from the officials, talking with players, just kind of quieting things down. And play will come to the far side of Sam Stockman. We continue to skate at 5-on-5. Drawn down, Spuds pick it up. Vance tried to walk his way in, got turned around, puck is free. Here comes Elk River. Sticked away, recovered briefly by Braden Hansbergen. Out to the far side, Moorhead there to pull it loose. Stick handing his way along the line. Here's Gavin Lindbergh, shoots it wide. Rebound comes to the near corner. Pushed in behind the net, they chase it there. Jackson Skyberg works his way out of the zone, but the Spuds catch up to him and double team and pinch him off the play. But he recovers and brings it in. There were two players already in the zone when the puck was backhandled in. And with that offside, play stops with 7:53 remaining. Moorhead leading at 6-4. Play just outside the zone. On the draw, Blaze shoot. Comes near side. Tapped ahead. All the way down. Offside. No icing. And with that icing call, the play will come back into the Moorhead zone. A couple of plays are sticking out vividly. The save by Kai Weigel earlier in the period, and the 2-goal margin shot made by Wyatt Tweed off the faceoff. Here's a play down low. Swept away the Spuds defense again, there to do the job. To the far side it plays out. Circling around, shot set in, blocked off. Searles tracks it down. He's pushed out of the way. Play continues on, 2-on-2 in the corner. It's swept off to the near side, then returned into the fray. From behind, now to the corner. They battle it along the wall. Clock is continuing on, 7:14 to go. And as they reach in, one of the Spud players is virtually sitting down, and the Spud's able to pull the puck away and come loose with it. Here comes Wyatt Tweet to the near side for Aaron Ryerson. He winds up to shoot. He was looking for the rebound, but it was not to be as Sam Stockman hangs on tight and keeps the puck away. Inside of 7 minutes now showing. For the all intents and purposes, we've had brief amounts of scoring, but they've been electric and quickly. Off to the far side. Dish down deep and out of the far corner. Gavin Lindbergh takes over and takes control, brings it near side. Here's a wraparound try. The rebound comes away, and it's still in play off to the far side. Again, the Spuds putting a stick on it to take away the advance, and it comes right wide. Played ahead, it's picked off. Here's Harper Bentz. Tries to slip in between the defenders off to the far side. Shot blocked away. Stockman goes down. We got a pile of players, but that's all it is. And play will resume now with 6:32 remaining. Full house capacity crowd to the rafters here tonight at Municipal Athletic Complex in St. Cloud. With the play down, dished out, Spuds are there, toss it in, offside waved off. Play will continue on as it's picked up by Jackson Skyberg of Elk River. Setting it up from behind the net, a long pass all the way down. Could have been played, no icing. It comes back now to the near side. Moorhead working their way out of the zone. As they come out, it's 2-on-2. Gavin Lindbergh brings it on the way in. He gets a step on the defense and has it poked away just as he turned the corner. Play comes back to Elk River as they pick it up behind the net. We are inside of 6 minutes. To the far side, it plays out to center. Tapped up against the wall in the recovery, Moorhead. Here comes Ian Ness on the way in. He is forced off to the side, chases the puck, sends it back. Grammer sends it far side. Shot just wide. It was set up on a pass to wing and in, but it just misfired. To clear the zone out, Elk River takes an icing pass, and we'll come back into the Elk River zone now with 5.5 minutes to go. Moorhead continues to hold a 2-goal lead at 6-4. Play on the near side, Moorhead's Ian Ness scrambles in for it. All the way around to the far side. Just keeping it in the zone. Moorhead walking it in from the corner. Sliding around behind the net, trying to pound it in. Where did it go? Players are on the ice. Goaltender is on the ice. Everybody's managing their space. And with that, play will stop. And again, the officials in conversation. Face-off will be on the near side of Sam Stockman. I don't know if there will be a penalty assessed. Right now, everybody is working their way out across the blue line and to the center ice area. We did not see an indication of the call. And so with that in place, it comes down, and Moorhead again taps it down into the corner. Played by Braden Junker back to the near side. Picked up by Carter Davis. Lifted up along the wall. Played out of the zone. And here's the bring in by Caden Gressel. Shot right on. And the glove save stopped and put on top by Kai Weigel. 6-4. Moorhead the lead. They scored 2 goals at the start of the game in a span of 50 seconds. And from that point on, the two teams have scored evenly as Moorhead maintains that 2-goal advantage. Pass off onto the far side. Moorhead going into the far side. It's 3-on-2. Winding up, shot blocked away by Stockman. Here comes the rush by Elk River. On the near side and in, looking in off to the far side, swept away. Blaze shoot with a perfect pass up on front. Here's a rebound, and the Spud defense comes through. Knocked away by Colby Creer. It bounces out to center. Picked up by Harper Bentz. On the way in, centering pass, backhand shot, and scores! The first shot was wobbling, the third touch went in, and the Spuds have made it a 3-goal game here in the third period. 12:37. Time of the goal. Spuds normally don't go into games thinking they have to score 7 goals in order to find themselves on the plus side. But that's the case here tonight as they make it a 7-4 contest with Elk River. Clock is running now with 4:13 remaining. Off to the far side, brought in. Down low and it goes, and it's gloved. He doesn't know where it is. The whistle has blown, however, and that stops play. Kai Weigel made the stop, but he didn't feel like he had it in his glove. And as it popped down onto the ice, he recognized and jumped on top. And once again, the officials are just taking a moment to make sure everybody takes a deep breath. Scoring announcement here for Moorhead. At the time of the goal at 12:37. And the play is down. Wind up and a shot in on goal, kicked away by Weigel. Here's the scorer. Carson Triggs gets the goal. Harper Bentz. And guess who? That front line combines once again. Carson Triggs, his 23rd of the year. 3rd point of the night for Gavin Lindbergh, 43rd assist. And Harper Bentz with his 3rd point tonight. All in the assist column, his 28th now of the year, and Moorhead leads it. Here comes Gavin Lindbergh, walking his way down. He throws it in. It's blocked. It's rejected. It's thrown back behind the net. And from there, it's turned off to the far side. They scramble after it. Spuds keep it in. Here's the return pass, but it's picked off by Cooper Anderson. And now Harper Bentz walked his way down, and the goaltender Sam Stockman poked it away. Play continues on. Shot and a goal! Moorhead stays with the pressure. Continue to advance the play. And persistence pays off. 14:03, the time of the goal. And Moorhead leads it now 8-4. Strong third period. 3 goals. Advancing a 1-goal second period lead. And it's 8-4. Here's the pass on the near side. Parker Gast brings it in. Sends it down low, and it got all the way through. Harper Bentz getting the goal. His 37th of the year. Gavin Lindbergh, another point here tonight. The assist gives him 44 on the season. And Moorhead has built up an 8-4 advantage. And the clock is their friend now with 2:20 remaining. Lifted long and set all the way to the far corner. It's tracked down, pulled loose. Dalton Songstead had it for a moment. It comes back out on the near side, popped up into the air. And out of play. Moorhead will make a quick change. Elk River has completed their change as the puck will be dropped off to the far side of Kai Weigel. An explosive hockey game here tonight. Goals that were scored came close to each other as neither team wanted to give away the outcome. But a strong third period has given the Spuds a 4-goal lead with 2 minutes remaining. Off to the far side, Ian Ness. It's drawn out to the point. Braden Hasbargen. Tipped away there. Spuds reach in on the play. Joe Schiller brings it near side. Picked up and along the wall. Sent out. Goes all the way rink wide. That's an icing pass out of the zone by Moorhead. 1 minute, 41 seconds to go. Face off in the Moorhead zone. Caleb Alderson handles the draw for Moorhead and drops it into the corner. Spun out of the corner, brought back out on the near side, and off his skates, Caleb Alderson brings it up all the way. Parker Gash takes over in the corner, then has it pulled away, and play goes behind the net. 1:24, clock running here, third period. Long play on the near side. Across the blue line and then back out. Offside waved off now as they come back on. Spuds pick it up. Here's the look up ice and along the near side it's dashed ahead. Down deep in the near corner. And as play continues in the corner, we go to 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in this Section 8 AA Hockey Championship. It rolls in on goal and it's stopped. Sam Stockman again, keeping a good eye on the play and on the direction of the puck to haul it in. And the play will come off to his glove side. In the face-off circle, it drops it back. Elk River. Here's the play back. And the play comes on. You were listening closely. The fan base here, the students and parents recognizing the play of their seniors as they thank you seniors was the chant here just a moment ago. As it comes rolling in, dished off to the far corner, 30 seconds now showing. Tapped up to the boards and out of the zone, it comes to center. Tapped away, Spuds bring it near side, did not get to Schrader. And it's picked off by Braden Junker. He walks his way in, dish to the corner. 15 seconds to go in this Section 8 AA Minnesota Hockey Championship. The winner to be decided in a moment will advance to state tournament play. And as the clock winds its way down, the fans acknowledge the victory. The Spuds toss their gear and the home ice is cluttered. We'll recap tonight's game and have more from St. Cloud when we return. Our final
total of 27.
On AM 970 and FM 93.1 WDAY.
Welcome back. Named Moorhead, Section 8 hockey champion for 2022, and they will advance to XL Energy Center for state tournament play. And of course, the opponent and times and all that are long ways from yet to be determined, as the Spuds become the first team in Minnesota to be crowned a section champion and advancing into state tournament play. And so handshakes all the way along the line as they congratulate each other. What a great hockey game this was right from the get-go. Spuds led 2-0, but before the end of the period, Elk River had tied the game. Blaze Shute getting both goals for Elk River in the first period, and it was 2-2. In the second period, Joe Schiller on a power play goal gave the Spuds the lead at 3-2. Blake Johnson came right back less than a minute later, and it was a 3-3 hockey game as we headed into the stretch run of the second period. Joe Corton and Joe Schiller combined on the goal, and at 10:41, it was a 4-3 Moorhead advantage. Gavin Lindbergh, with time running short in the second period, made it a 5-3 game as Harper Benson assisted, and then it became a one-goal game heading into the third period. Eric Pillage at 15:23, Blake Reinhardt and Blaze Shute assisting on that goal. It was 5-4 Moorhead at the end of the second. In the third, it was Wyatt Tweed off the face-off. Joe Corton assisted 7-4 game, and the final came when Harper Bentz tapped one in. Gavin Lindbergh on the assist at 14:03, giving the Spuds the win. Sam Stockman tonight faced 43 shots, 35 saves. Meanwhile, Kai Weigel faced 27 shots tonight and made 23 saves. And so with that, the teams are meeting at the blue line as they recognize and will receive their appropriate trophies and appointments, and a hard-fought game on both ends of the ice. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for the coaches for being with us throughout and giving us support and providing all that we need to know about the teams that are in force. Tonight it was Moorhead. Tonight it was Elk River. Tonight it was the Section 8 Hockey Championship. Moorhead moves on. Our Section 8 Hockey Championship score, Moorhead 8, Elk River 4.
Number 2, Owen Drake. Number 4, Eric Pillage. Number 6, Jackson Skyberg. Number 7, Caden Russell. Number 8, Cole Mears. Number 9, Blake Johnson. Number 10, Braden Hansberger. Number 11, Neil George. Number 13, Carter Davis. Number 14, Kellen Anderson. Number 15, Cooper Anderson. Number 16, Matt Reiner. Number 17, Blaze Shutt. Number 18, Gavin Sperling. Number 20, Cooper Christian. Number 22, Andrew Foss. Number 26, Marcus Friddle. Number 12, Braden Junker. Number 27, Blake Reinhardt. Number 31, Carter Oscar. Our congratulations to Elk River for their excellent season, 5-point night, their second place finish in the 2022 Section 8 AA tournament. Will captains of Elk River please come forward to accept the second place trophy. Congratulations to Elk River Zimmerman. Presenting the medals champion, Moorhead, is Coach John Emmerman. The players, please come forward as their name is called to receive their medal. Number 31, Kai Wendell. Number 3, Gavin Lindbergh. Number 16, Carson Tripp. Number 19, Harper Benz. Number 8, Andrew Searles. Number 23, Joe Grammer. Number 10, Joe Cortan. Number 20, Wyatt Tweed. Number 22, Aaron Ryerson. Number 4, Joe Schiller. Number 5, Colby Freer. Number 21, Colin Baumgartner. Number 14, Dalton Sonstad. Number 11, Parker Gast. Number 7, Caleb Alderson. Number 13, Justin Stolberger. Jacob Vanette. Our congratulations to Moorhead for their excellent season. Thank you. Number 6, Cody Martinson. Number 27, Ian Ness. Number 18, Thomas Schrader. Sorry about that, guys. Our congratulations to Moorhead for their excellent season, by play tonight, and first place finish in the 2022 Section 8AA tournament.